What's up, guys? This is part 2 of my spring break fall vlogs. I'm sitting in my grandpa's little outdoor hallway. Super pretty, look. Gorgeous day out. Mid-60s, sunny, blue skies, white clouds. Can't ask for anything better than that, right? You don't get many of these days in Southern California, so I'm feeling very, very grateful, very blessed today. Last night was fun. I ended up doing like 15 minutes. Which is longer than I've ever done on stage. So it was an interesting experience. It went by really, really quick for some reason. I don't know why, but it was a bit of a weird room for comedy. Because like I said, it's an open space. There's like, high ceilings, and everyone else is playing guitar and, music. And so I was a bit out of place. And not to be ageist or whatever, but the majority of the people were, older. And I don't think they appreciated my offensive material. So they were sitting there stone-faced, and I addressed it and kind of talked a little shit and just to try to loosen them up, but they weren't going to crack. However, there were some younger people, maybe in their 20s, early 30s, at the little bar right there. And they were laughing, so they kind of saved they kind of gave me some steam to not just be bombing for 15 minutes. And then, excuse me, maybe like halfway through the, a little past halfway, some people went into the back of the room and they were laughing. They were younger, and so that was cool. And yeah, I went through all my jokes, and I literally told all my jokes, and it ended up being like 14 and a half minutes. And that was, it was constructive because I learned, okay, so I probably have like 14 minutes of jokes, 13 and a half minutes of jokes worked out. And I don't think I finished. Oh no, I did finish all the jokes, right? But I also did a little bit of crowd work, talking to them or improv or whatever. So maybe a minute of that. So I got like 13 and a half minutes of jokes. So whether they're good or not, that's the question. But I can talk for 13 and a half minutes and be telling jokes. So that's a positive. That's data that I learned from yesterday. So that was really interesting. And it was cool because my grandpa's neighbors, they're Irish, and the neighbor's nephew, his name's Tiernan, he's 20 years old. He just came from Ireland. He's trying to get a work visa and stay out here, and we became kind of friends, and he came out and watched, and it was his first time seeing stand-up comedy. So that was pretty cool. That was sick. That I was his first introduction to stand-up. So, and he thought it was funny. So he was one of the few in the room that night. But it was even funnier because my grandpa and my grandma let me take the car out, the Prius, and as we're leaving, they're like, hey, don't lose the key, because it's like a detached little square key. Don't lose the key. I'm like, I won't lose the key. I'm not gonna lose the key. As we're walking out at Cameron's, so funny, as we're walking out at Cameron's, this lady comes up to me in the parking lot. As I start looking for my, through my pockets, I'm like, where's the key? And this lady comes up to me and she's like, hey, I think you're really funny. I just wanted to give you a piece of advice, because people do this. Sometimes they come up to you after and want to tell you how to do comedy and whatever. And it's, it's sweet. So I always nod and smile. Thank you so much, But yeah, so she came up to me and she's like, I think that you just need to have better microphone technique. And, well, first of all, the microphones there sucked. But the acoustics in the room suck too. But, nice place. And she's like, I don't know, just slow down a little bit, which I could do. So that's, good feedback. And, you have good stage presence. We're just a bunch of old farts, and you'll go play, or whatever she's saying. And as she's doing that, I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And I'm quietly dying inside because I can't find the keys in my pockets. And so Tiernan and Sarah, who is actually the next door neighbor's daughter, they came with me. They're over at the car already. And I turn around and I go, guys, I can't fucking find the keys. So they start like dying laughing because that's literally what they said to me was, don't lose the keys. So I start scrambling. I'm like looking in the parking lot. I'm turning in my pockets inside out. Cannot find the keys. Go to the bathroom because I went to the bathroom while I was there. Not in the bathroom. Kind of retrace my steps now. 10 minutes goes by. I cannot find these keys. I'm losing my shit. I look under the table, and the table was propped up because the table fell on the keys. And I found the keys, thankfully, and we got back home. But my heart jumped. I thought I was going to be dead. So my grandpa would have killed me if I lost those keys. So thankfully, I found the keys. But it was so funny how that lady was like trying to like have an endearing conversation with me, and I was dying inside because I was like, where the fuck are the keys? Where the fuck are the keys? You know? So that was kind of funny. Hopefully you think it's funny. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe I'm not funny. Who knows? It's a subjective art. But yeah, dude, so I'm flying home tomorrow afternoon. Was supposed to be on a locals only show at the Rec Room, the club I work at, but it got pushed back 2 weeks. So looking forward to that. Gonna go home and write some more and just keep chipping away at it. We're definitely gonna continue doing these fall vlogs. I like it. I want to build some momentum. I want to build some steam. Do me a favor, share this with your friends, share this with your family. Comment, like, subscribe to the YouTube, for the algorithm, as they say, or whatever. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. If you listened this far, thank you. You probably didn't, but thank you anyways. Yeah, I just got a busy day of taking my grandpa to the doctors. So we have like 4 doctor's appointments today. So I'll be editing this as I wait in doctor offices. So anyways, that's all I have to say. I'm out of things to say, so I'm gonna end it now. Bye.